What up, guys? Welcome to this episode. I think today is episode Tuesday 17. Episode 17, man. I'm glad we made it this far. Right now, we are reading Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Because I feel like reading out loud helps me practice, on sounding smooth. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I'm not going to lie. So reading has always been it was always seen as a chore for me. Like, it was like, oh, I gotta read. Oh, I gotta. And I still kind of feel that way at times. It just depends on the book. But once I get into a book, then I'll just start reading and reading and reading. But when I read out loud, it helps me work on like my pronunciation and my like cadence when I read. Usually when I read in my head, sometimes like it's just me taking in words and I'm not really retaining the message or the information that's being said. But hopefully I could work on my reading, and usually I just want to be able to retain the information. We're constantly loaded with information, so I think it's best for me to just to read, digest it, and maybe write a little note so I remember what's going on at what certain time when I go back. So I'm gonna charge up my mic. I'm gonna fold some laundry. But welcome to this episode. Today we have planned to do some DoorDash, and we're gonna do some some physical therapy for my knee. We're gonna do some exercises to strengthen my tendons, so when I do go back to jiu-jitsu, we're feeling good. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna charge up this mic, and let's get after it, boys. All right, so this order is for I think $12. I don't think it's too far, but here we got. So this order is, got some pizza. Gotta drop off some pizza, 3 miles. I think it's drop off at the door. But my knee feels a lot better, thank God. Yesterday just felt really sore. Like the night of the injury, I had to just keep, I was recommended to wrap some towels around my knee so it doesn't move. And that actually really helped. I put 2 towels wrapped around my knee, just so like when I'm moving around in bed, I don't actually injure myself even more. But right now we're able to walk. Yesterday just felt kind of tender and sensitive, but we're not gonna rush into things too much. I always want to record the orders like when I drop them off, but sometimes like people have cameras at the door, so I'm like, it'd be weird. But I was gonna pull out the camera and I was turning the corner, the dude was just waiting for me there. I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't have the camera out, or else that would have been awkward. But, just know when I pick up the food, I drop it off. Sometimes if I could see it's empty, or I'll record the drop off. I think it just adds a little bit to the experience. But nevertheless, that was actually $15, which was pretty good for the first order. Only took like 8 minutes or whatever. But off to the next one. Might need to head to Costco, pump some gas, and check if the food court's open. So I'll catch you guys right now. So Costco food court is still closed, so scratch that. But I've been wanting to pick up Alpha Brain. And if you guys don't know what Alpha Brain is, I'm going to put a little clip of Joe Rogan talking about Alpha Brain.
Alpha Brain is one of the most important supplements that I've ever found ever in my life, if not the most important one, and the one that I cherish the most. Anytime I have to use my memory, anytime cognitive function is important, which is most of the things that I do, I use Alpha Brain.
He says he takes it before every podcast. Could be cap, but this is what we're here for. We're here to try the things out and to see if it's cap or not. So, like I said, I struggle with ADHD sometimes, most of the time, all the time. And, I feel like it has its pros and its cons. The cons sometimes outweigh the pros. I think some of the pros are, you're kind of more creative. You're able to think about multiple things, multiple topics. But the cons are like you're spaced out a lot of the time. You're thinking about things that, could just be imagination. And you're not very present. So jiu-jitsu's helped me to stay present, because if you don't stay present, you're getting choked out. So if you don't know what they're doing, what you're learning, you could see that you're not, the results speak for themselves. So today I'm gonna see if I could pick up some Alpha Brain, if I could find it, and I'll try it out for you guys, and I'll probably like read a book or do something productive, and to see how focused I am. And I'll see if it's gonna fit into the supplement routine. So I'll give you guys an honest review. I'll just pull up to the store right now, the nutrition store. About to walk in and see what we get. And we got the thing. Joe Rogan on it. Just not Joe Rogan's company. Okay, there's a guy named Aubrey Marcus who made this company called On It. They have a bunch of neural supplements. They have a whole catalog, but Joe Rogan, he's a big advocate. I think he's a paid partner for this. So here are what's inside. I don't know if you can see the ingredients right here, but that's what we got. I'm gonna take them right now. I also picked up this Gorilla Mind Berry Burst. Hey man, I know you guys didn't ask for reviews, but I'm gonna give one for you. So, assists mental clarity, promotes flow state, daily nootropic formula. It sounds good. So, you know, if I start talking like a doctor, bro, don't be surprised. Shout out to this. But if I feel like a complete maniac off this, I'll let you guys know as well. So throughout the day, I'll keep you guys updated on the supplement. This is my first time taking a supplement like this. I believe I haven't taken a nootropic that I could recall. And if I have, I should remember taking a nootropic. But I think I'm gonna read the serving size, and I'm gonna give you a review on the sups and this Berry Burst, because this looks pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna take two capsules. Crack the bad boy open. Ow. That smells like a Starburst, bro. Yo, so down the drain. Yo, this is bomb. How much caffeine's in here? Okay, 200 milligrams caffeine, and it has alpha GPC, which I also think this has alpha GPCs too. It does. And this is alpha GPC, so I'm gonna be freaking flying. I need some homework or something to do, because I need to test this thing out. If I was doing jiu-jitsu, you know, I'll be doing my thing, you know, but we're not, since we're resting the knee. So we're just gonna, you know, take on the day, see what the day throws at us, you know, see what it throws at us, put the day in a submission, and get the win for the day. But I rate this is a 9 out of 10 for energy drinks. Holy cannoli. 10 calories, 200 milligrams caffeine, which is like the perfect amount. You really don't want more than 200 milligrams per day. But caffeine affects me differently. Like if I have coffee, some coffees, bro, it feels like I'm wired up. And sometimes I'll drink a yerba mate or yerba mate, or you know, maybe a Celsius, and it doesn't feel. I don't feel anything, which could just be an internal problem. But like I said, guys, this is 30 capsules. The price for the Alpha Brain itself was $34.99, and then it was $3.50 for the energy drink. But like I said, if any of these things are good, or if I could genuinely feel a difference, I'm gonna stock up. Because you know, the more productive I am, the better the videos are. The better, more productive I am, and hopefully we could get going and get a routine flowing. So enough talk, guys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. See if I could get a few more orders. So right now we're just gonna jam us to some music and just wait for everything to kick in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be feeling the effects intensely because of the caffeine or that, because this also has, you know, neural components as well, where this says enhanced memory, increased productivity, mental clarity. Same thing that I got. I was on accident. I didn't know it had all those things. So we're gonna hopefully not tweak out too much, is what I'm trying to say. So this is at a dealership, so we're gonna go to a dealership and drop this off. So we'll see you guys right now. Just picked up an order at Dave's Hot Chicken. Right now I feel a little bit jittery. It's only been like maybe like 45 minutes, 30 minutes. But I do feel a little different. Like my consciousness is a little bit more. How can I describe how I feel right now? But I'm like, I don't know, more antsy. Could just be the caffeine. So I'm gonna let that die down for a little bit, or I'm gonna just wait to see how I feel in a few hours. Just pick that up. But I dropped this bad boy off. Probably throw on, finish that Joe Rogan, Max Holloway. I'm gonna finish that up.
Fight intelligently,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna go instead of going down and playing that game.
Harry Potter, Naruto, Pikachu.
2 hours later.
Man, that caffeine's low-key starting to wear off, man. So, it's been a few hours since I've taken that Alpha Brain, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I went to the Asian market. I went to Best Buy, and then I went to Ulta with my girlfriend. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little spaced out at the store. I don't know what was going on. It just felt like I was a little bit off. And now it's a lot less, so I felt like I feel more focused now. But back then I felt like it could have been too much caffeine, or it could have been just a little. I was just spaced out, bro. I couldn't really grab my attention on anything, if that makes sense. I was just a little spaced out earlier, kind of like, where am I type vibe. But nevertheless, I'm gonna drop this order off. I'll talk to you guys when I get there. Alright, got this order, about to drop it off, and I'll give you guys a review on the Alpha Brain a few hours later. I think it's been like 6 or 8 hours, not gonna lie. And I feel like I'm just starting to feel like clear, I guess. Alright, let's drop this off. Like I said, guys, I think I was a little too locked in earlier. Like, I was in the store. I went to Best Buy to check out some microphones. And I just felt like it felt like I took a bunch of caffeine and it just went straight to my brain. And I was just like overstimulated. But now that it's been a few hours, I feel like it's calmed down a little bit. And I'm able to think, I'm able to process things a little bit more. But it could also be just placebo. You know, but we'll find out throughout the day. So it's already 7:47 right now on this fine afternoon, and we're just gonna do a few orders, get the money in the bank. So yeah, man. And then after we do a few orders, we're gonna head back to the house, and we're gonna go work out upstairs. Make sure we get our workout done for the day. You know, make sure to do some physical therapy on the knee. Make sure the knee's moving. Feels good. Nothing feels off. And, you know, just work on the things I need to work on. I already read today. Just need a meditation. And, you know, a daily upload. Uploaded today's video. Pretty good. It was a short one. But, nevertheless, I'm going to just talk to you guys from now. Just drive. Just vibe with me. We're just going to be vibing right now. You know what's a trip, though? Cameras. Cameras are a trip. Like, it's an inanimate object that records the present moment. And you could look back at it at any time. And pretty much like time travel in a way. Because you could talk to yourself down the line, and you could look at it a week from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now, and that was that moment, and you're able to encapsulate it and put it in code, and then you could put it up to the internet, and it'll be there, and you can delete the footage, and it'll still be there in the internet, wherever that is. You know what I mean? So it's like, what? How does that even work? And then you take out the chip, the SD card, and you have hours of footage in this little chip, and the chip just has little lines on it, and it has all the footage in chronological order. Bro, that's insane. Like, imagine telling someone, like in the, like, not even prehistoric times. Just think about it. Just tell them, hey, I'm gonna record you, and it's gonna show exactly what you did, and then I'll show you, and I'll make an edit. Like, you look at edits now, they're insane. Imagine you had freaking samurai edits, bro. Like, oh look, this is my great grandpa. And they put them on a TikTok, bro. Like, imagine you could do that now. Back then you couldn't, but now it's gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the alpha brain talking, but bro, just having a camera to capture a moment, and you could cherish it. You could look back at it, because you won't get that back. That's just one time. This is just one time. But, you know, we take it for granted all these times. Man, I'm just talking, man. But I'm being for real. Like, honestly, like, I'm sitting down, looking at a camera, talking to myself. Now, if I was doing this without a camera, I look crazy. But since I'm talking to something, I'm not crazy. And we've socially accepted that for the most part. Hey, I don't know, dude. I'm just like you guys. You know, I'm here. I'm here to enjoy the ride, brother. I'm here to enjoy the ride. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we got to that. But I was just looking at my camera. I'm like, bro, this is insane. Insane. And I can't even recreate that if I wanted to. Like, right in that moment, could I expect it? I don't know. Just capturing moments. That's why, like, posters, when I was a kid, those basketball posters were so cool, because that picture was just a moment, you know, but it's captured, and now it's like frozen in time. Man, what a beautiful place. What a weird and beautiful place we're in, right? Hey. What's also weird is that, you know, I make videos, but I really don't know who's watching. But I know some people who do watch, but I also know that I don't know people who are watching. And maybe the people know me already, so it's a little weird. But hey, man, if you're watching, like and subscribe. There's going to be definitely more videos like this in the future. Right now we're just working, trying to have a good time while we're working. I have to make sure all my homework's caught up. Pretty sure all my assignments are turned in for now. You know, but I think that's all we got on the plate, man. Just work out, take care of the body, take care of the mind, take care of the soul, everything. It's already hard enough, you know. You got so many things. You can be stressed out from relationships. You can be stressed out from work. You can be stressed out from... There's so many things. But just having that one thing that helps you escape, that helps you, like, appreciate the moment, find that thing, man. Look for it. And it'll look for you, too. But just don't stop searching, bro. And once you find that thing, you're not tied down to that thing either. You know, it's not everything is just about one thing. It's about the collective. It's about everything. My ears always feel plugged. I don't know why, but I'm logging on to Instacart right now. Hold on. I'm logging on to Instacart, and I do Instacart every once in a while. Say the orders are slow from Uber Eats and DoorDash, I'll turn it on. But there was a point in time where that's all I was doing. I was just doing Instacart. And it's cool. Like, it's not bad at all. But there was this one time where I went to Vaughn's. And sometimes the items are like 40 items, 63 items, 22 items. But, you know, if it pays well, I'll pick up those big orders, you know what I mean? If it's like $50, 61 items, I'll do it. But there was this one time I went to Vaughn's, bro, and it was an insane order. Like, 50 items, $80, I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna take like an hour. I put my headphones in. And that day, bro, there was like nothing in stock. So I would just look at the item, look at the shelves. I'm like, bro. So if you're not aware of the Instacart app, like you pick out what you want. You put some replacements if they're not there. And today was just one of those days where the items weren't stocked. There was nothing there. And it took me way longer. It was like they gave me an hour to do it. I was like an hour and 30 in the thing. I was over it, bro. I'm like, this is not worth it. So I have a full shopping cart, right? I have all the items, and the shopping cart's heavy. And I see that I need an item. It was for like item aisle 6 or whatever. So I just put my cart at the end of the aisle, and I walk to go get the item, right? Take a couple minutes, look for it, scan on my phone, walk back. The whole cart is gone. And I'm like, what? Where's my cart? There's no way I spent an hour and 30 minutes and someone stole my cart. So I'm pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pissed off. I'm like, there ain't no way someone just stole my cart full of food, bro. And I go up to the cash registers, and I go talk to them, hey, I'm doing Instacart order, and my cart's missing. Have you guys seen a cart? And then like they're like, no, we haven't seen a cart. And I just look dumb because like, how does someone just lose a whole cart of groceries, right? But I'm like looking around to see if someone's like pushing a cart that has all my stuff that I scanned for this person. And then I see this lady like look at me. And I look at her, I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? Like, you stole my cart, huh? So I'm looking, and she gives me this weird look, and I'm like, I'm gonna go up to her, and I'm gonna ask her, like, hey, have you seen a cart, like full of groceries? And she was like mad at me, like I stole something from her. I was like, whoa, I didn't steal anything from you. Where's my cart? And then her boyfriend comes, and they're like, oh yeah, did you grab our, I'm like, no, I didn't, there's a cart over there. It's not my stuff. And they were like, I don't know, they were just really aggressive towards me. I'm like, I need my cart, bro. Where is my cart? And then they somehow had the cart, but it was like, I don't know, it was just a weird situation, bro. But it stressed me out for a cool 15 minutes looking for the cart, getting weirdly pressed by these two people like I stole their cart. But I ended up getting the cart back. I ended up scanning the last few items I had. And I had to take a break from Instacart after that, bro. Because that had me stressing. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to message this person, hey, man, someone stole the cart. I can't do the order. There's no way I could do that. But I spent so much time scanning each individual item. And to look back and there was nothing there, I was bamboozled, to say the least. Bro. Dude, I was like tripping. I'm like, dude, there ain't no way someone just stole my work, pretty much. It was just so weird. I'm trying to remember exactly, because it's been like over a year, I think, since that happened. And bro, I was like, bro, that was insane, because she for real took my cart and then try to like ask me like, hey, did you steal my stuff? I'm like, no, I don't have nothing on me. How do I look like I stole something or stole like your items or something? I forgot what it was, bro. It was weird. It was so weird. I'm like, bro, what? Anybody look at the cameras, bro. Look at the cameras. But yeah, that was pretty stressful. There's a couple other stories where, things don't really go my way. But that was definitely one of the most stressful ones where I'm like, okay, I spent almost 2 hours on this, and I'm not going to get paid? Oh, you're tripping. But, yeah. So, right now I'm going to wait for orders. I have everything turned on. And if everything's turned on right now and nothing's hidden, I'll accept anything that comes my way. But if nothing comes through, I'm going to just head back to the crib and work out. That's usually how it goes. And I could come back later. But it just depends. Sometimes there's a rush at this time around 8 p.m. Sometimes it's not till 12 p.m. And it depends on my sleep schedule. It fluctuates. So I need to have something a little bit more consistent. But just wanted to talk to you guys, give you guys a little story time, because I have plenty of stories, and that was just one of them where it just like stressed me out, bro. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna deal with this. I'm just picking up food from now on. But I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Yo.